Hey guys, how's it going? Jason Harwood live from the corporate office. I am happy to be with you. Hope everybody is doing great and that you are having a wonderful February. It is, man, things are going great here at the home office. I can tell you sales are up this month year over year. We always look month to month, year over year, and you can do the same thing. You can go and look at your February sales from last year and see if your February sales of this year are going to meet or exceed that. That's one way to measure your success, measure your growth, is to look at this month this year, compare it with this month last year, and see if you have growth. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in. I can see the chat on this, the way I'm doing this live. And so if you have questions, feel free to send them in about follow-up. But that's one of the real keys, is as you're going into a month, or like right now you're in February and you're looking and you're saying, okay, I've got a goal. I want to get to 200 PRV, or I want to get to 500 PRV, or I want to beat my February of last year. How do you do that? Well, you want to sit down, and I always tell people, first thing you want to do, let's say you want to sell 500 PRV. I always tell people, okay, how much of that PRV do you want to have come from follow-up? How much of that PRV do you want to have come from parties? How much of that PRV do you want to have come from, maybe you've got a fundraiser or some other activity or a fair or show? But there's only a few ways, online PWS orders. There's only a few ways to get sales. And you ought to have some of your sales come, if you want 500 PRV a month, you ought to have some of that come from new customers, new people that you're meeting, new people that you're adding to your network. But man, 50 to, somewhere between maybe 40 and 75% of those sales should come from follow-up. That's when this business becomes a little bit easier. When you're not looking and saying, gosh, I need 500 PRV every month. I got to, let's say an average customer orders $20. Where's my calculator? Oh, there it is. It's over here on this other screen. Okay, so I need 500 PRV. Average customer orders $25. Okay, that's 20 customers. I need 20 customers to order $25. Well, if I know that 10 to 12 of those customers are repeat customers who last bought $25 worth of product from me 2-3 months ago. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Good to see you, man. And hey to Stacy, and hello to Amanda and Angela. But if I 10 to 12 of those customers are people who last bought me a couple of months ago, gosh, it sure makes my month a lot easier, because now I know that, there's my calculator. I know that $25 can get 12 of those people to be follow-up customers. That's 300 PRV. I get 12 follow-up customers to order $25 each. That's 300 PRV right there. Now I'm one party away. One party order and I'm done. Eva, I did this for January and I have a lot of growth. That is so good. I'm so happy to hear that. And so you want to start, one idea is to start breaking it down that way and say, okay, I want 500 PRV. I want 300 PRV to come from follow-up. That means I need 25 PRV orders from follow-up. Now, I titled this One Step Before Follow-Up. I just want to share with you guys, it's over here on the screen. I want to share with you guys a message conversation that I had with a consultant yesterday. She's a very successful, hopefully, okay. Okay, she's a very successful consultant, just earned top 150 of the incentive trip. And she says, sorry, I'm just pulling up her message. She says that she just entered a big order, and she says, I'm posting more of my parties with guests entered in, especially with Amy. So much easier to follow up. And this is, one person who are in the top 150, but man, one of the things she is learning is that follow-up is a crucial piece to her business, and that follow-up is much easier when you enter in customer data accurately. And when I call this one step before follow-up, was the one step before you can get to follow-up, is entering in good customer data. As you're entering in parties, make sure you're not just entering it all in under your name or all in under the host. It doesn't do you any good 2 weeks and 2 months from now to be using Amy as your follow-up method and to get a notification that says reach out to this person. She ordered this 2 weeks ago, and you're like, oh man, I know I didn't order, I know she didn't order that. I just put in who did order that. Now you're in your mind, you're thinking, now I go dig through order forms, try to remember who ordered that, or whatever. You're not going to do it. You're not. You have to spend time at the moment. You have to invest the time at the moment, and that's a key differentiator. That's why I changed it when I said spend the time, and then I changed it to invest. Spending, you spend money on things where you often expect maybe a one-to-one return. Right? I spend $5 on food. I expect to get $5 worth of food benefit back. You invest money when you expect to get more back than what you're putting in. Right? You invest in the stock market. You don't spend in the stock market. You invest in the stock market because you expect to get more back. Same with time. You spend time on things that you expect to get an even return on. Investing time to put in proper customer data is an investment because you then will get more back from it than the amount of time put in. Future you wishes past you had put in proper customer data. And future you hopes that today you will put in proper customer data. Because future you wants to get an Amy notification that says follow up with this customer, and it has the right product, and you know exactly what they bought, and you have the ease of a perfect follow-up. You get a great order from them. It's one of your $12, $25 orders. Yes, Johnny, let me know next time you're coming and we'll do lunch. I got to say that before this is gone. Yes, I know I'm in the Powered by Amy group. Thank you, Wendy, for letting me know. That's what I'm talking about, Amy and follow-up. So you future you will appreciate current you putting in proper customer data. It is so crucial. It is so important. And I just wanted to share with you one leader who said, I'm just now starting to put in proper customer data because it's making all the difference for me with Amy. And this is, again, somebody who just earned top 150 in the incentive trip. It is that important because every single month you can come and you can look and you can say, how much do I want to sell this month? I want to sell 500 PRV. 200, 300 of that should come from follow-up. Some of that should come from new customers. There's no doubt. You got to be adding new people, and you should have a plan in place for how you're going to add new people. I wish we had an Amy for adding new people. It would make it so much easier because Amy makes follow-up the easiest possible thing we can do. Now we need an Amy for getting new customers, right? You already have a system in place, but your system will work so much better if you invest the time to put good data in. So that's my encouragement. As you get orders, invest time. I know it takes a little bit longer. I know, there's Debbie Pitts-Palmer. I need to call you, Debbie. I missed your call yesterday. I promise I'll call you. Look at that. She's Shining Star Award winner. Not follow up before Amy. Amy is gold. Boom. You want to be a shining star, Debbie Pitts-Palmer? We have to do a lot of things, but Amy, Debbie Pitts-Palmer, Shining Star, Superstar Director, also uses Amy. But she does so much more. It's about making your business easy. So you've got to invest time now. Put in good customer data. It'll make it so much better. Okay, I can't wait. Some of you mentioned World Tour. Can't wait to see you guys at World Tour. We'll talk more about this concept of investing and using your time wisely. Thank you guys so much. I know you're doing great. I know it's hard work. I know you're trying your very best. We partner with Amy because we know that you're working hard, and we want to do all we can to make your hard work as effective as possible. And some of the best time you can use, if you're going to put time into your business, the return on investment on follow-up time is usually higher than anything else. I get more back on the time I invest in follow-up. Now that I still have to invest time in getting new customers, have people to follow up with. But man, get those new customers, put it in proper data, and you just have a machine working over here on follow-up where you're getting 300, 400, 500 PRV every single month with less time invested. You'll be getting 500 PRV every single month with just a couple hours a week invested if you do it right, if you do it consistently, and if you use a good system. That's what we can do for you. Okay. Bye, everybody. We love you. Thanks. Gotta end the video. Oh, end video. Okay, now take two. Bye, everybody. Thanks.